question Yearmark scholarship is a simple one. What is chocolate? However, I believe the answer is much more complicated than the question itself. Everybody loves chocolate. It is a food that pleases nearly everyone. As a baker extraordinaire, I love chocolate. From cheesecakes to biscottis to brownies, I put it in everything. As I'm expanding my repertoire, I am finding that chocolate comes in an overwhelming number of varieties. Unsweetened cocoa, baking chocolate, candy bars, chocolate chips, you name it, they're all there. Chocolate is a universal food. From s'mores in the United States to Belgian chocolates to cocoa beans from South America, chocolate is everywhere. How did it get to be in so many places and for so many uses? As I was baking over the holidays, I began to think a lot about chocolate. And the more I thought about the chocolate, the more I thought about my question, what is chocolate? I have found there were more questions I wanted answers to. Where does chocolate have its roots? Where do the cocoa beans come from? How does it go from cocoa bean to candy bar? How are the beans grown? Why are some chocolates better for putting into cakes while some are best eaten plain? And then I began wondering about the history of chocolate. When was the first chocolate bar made? How did it get to be so popular? How did traditions such as chocolate Easter bunnies and hot cocoa in the winter come to be? What about its uses in pop culture, such as Roald Dahl's novel Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? To find the answer to this complicated question of what is chocolate, I believe it would be important to talk to a variety of people who know their chocolate. From culinary whizzes on the Food Network to Nestle scientists, from the farmers who grow the cocoa beans, the historians, museums, or libraries, so many people could help me put together the pieces of this intriguing question. This journey could take me from my hometown of Battle Creek, Michigan, to Washington, D.C., to the Hershey factory in Pennsylvania, and to foreign countries whose specialty is chocolate. However, my journey would not stop when I learned all about what chocolate is. I would want to share my experiences with others. Perhaps I would write a children's book outlining how chocolate goes from a plant in the ground to a manufacturing plant to the candy bar that they eat. Or I could create a movie explaining how the history of chocolate relates to other historical events in our world. Not only would I share my knowledge about chocolate, I would also share my curiosity and love for exploring our world with others.